What's up, YouTube Revolution? Excuse me, people. ZombfectedGaming 349 at your fingertips. Well, this is gonna be a review, and this is a little late, guys, actually. It's gonna be a review to the episode called Say Yes. It's late because I ended up missing the reaction because I watched it over at a friend's house and I didn't have my software to record, so... Well, I'm just going to be doing a little bit of a video review of it. I gotta say, it was a really fun episode too, and the next one is called Bury Me Here, and I can't wait for that. That's in a few days, of course, because, you know, we're a little late, of course, on this. And, you know, I just can't wait, actually, for the next episode also too. I love Walking Dead. I'm a huge freaking fan of it, of course. So... let's get talking about The Walking Dead episode, I think it was freaking 13 or 12. Yeah, it was 12 actually. Yeah, it was 12. Alright guys, and so of course this episode was mostly about Rick and Michonne going on a run at this carnival, and it was pretty fun actually. It was really fun for watching it. Seeing the Rick and Michonne relationship goals, of course. You got to see them have fun, of course. They got to do whatever. They got to have sex a few times. They got to do a bunch of that. And it was fun for them, I guess. That's what it mostly is about. And of course, there was a deer actually in this episode. And the deer didn't look as great because the CGI is probably getting killed by the CGI for Shiva the tiger. A lot of people said, also too, the deer that Carl saw back in Season 2 actually looked a lot better than the one in this season. It looked kind of fake, I gotta say. It did look fake, but we'll jump to that in a little bit. Alright, now it's time to talk about Rosita. Rosita, everybody. Our favorite bitch, Rosita, guys. She's been quite a bitch this season. She went on this run, of course, too. I gotta say, there was a jump scare in this episode. I didn't expect it, because Walking Dead doesn't really have jump scares, because The Walking Dead has moved away from its horror theme, and of course, zombies are an oversaturated genre now, of course, so it's not really meant to be scary. The Walking Dead's mostly about its drama, sometimes it's action, and stuff like that. I love it's just a post-apocalyptic world. So she was looking for these, these guns, of course, and the guns ended up being a little cap gun, and she got pissed off about it. And was like, fuck this, I am going to not like this, and da-da-da, blah blah blah, pretty much that. Just typical Rosita. She's gonna probably die eventually soon, who knows. Holy shit, guys. Who is this? This right here is Judith, and Judith is finally growing up, guys. She's not looking like a baby anymore. She's not being held every single time in the episode. We've given her time to finally grow. Finally, she's not replaced by a different baby. I noticed that she's been looking like the same baby and stuff. Maybe people have been making it clear, stop switching the baby models, or stop switching the babies for Judith. Make her one person. Who knows, they might keep this baby for a while, and maybe when they do possibly a time skip down the future, we're gonna see baby Judith turn into maybe a toddler more. Actually, I don't know. I think she's kind of coming close to her toddler years now, but baby Judith, we need to see her as a child eventually sometime down the line, actually. I'm kind of straying off topic and stuff, but I want to talk about this, guys. This is going to be cool. And I hope The Walking Dead goes on for many, many, many years. Because it's basically the new Star Trek, of course. Hell, if you guys are saying, oh, fuck you, Michael, or whatever, this is not the freaking new Star Trek. This is far from Star Trek. I'm not talking about it being sci-fi. I'm talking about it's like kind of like the new 007, maybe. Like it's a new thing. Like, The Walking Dead's only been on for 7 years. This should only be the beginning of The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead should have a 50-year time gap. No. The Walking Dead should be on for over 50 years because look at these. Like 007's been on for over more than 50 years and stuff like that. The Walking Dead should do the same thing because I love The Walking Dead, and The Walking Dead is just amazing. One day, possibly, when eventually Rick dies, of course, way down into the future, Carl grows up, of course. I hope they keep Chandler Riggs, of course. They need to keep Chandler Riggs because Chandler Riggs is awesome. Keep him as long as you can, but if you want to do like a future version of like The Walking Dead with the apocalypse going a little crazy, of course, and pretty much, of course, the apocalypse is still on. Who knows, maybe the zombies turn into like runners eventually down the line, like ways years down the line. Who knows? Robert Kirkman has so many theories about like The Walking Dead, of course, too. And I would like to see Carl taking care of Judith, actually. Who knows? Carl could be like kind of maybe like more of her guardian, of course, actually, because Rick and all the other people have all died, of course, and maybe it's like a Last of Us sort of thing where Carl leads her around. She's the one that looks out for her. He's the one that looks out for her and stuff like that, pretty much. That would be really cool. And see how Judith turns into an Ellie eventually down the line, just like from The Last of Us. Okay, guys, enough about Judith and stuff, but I am very happy to see Judith actually finally grow up, of course, because it was starting to get really annoying with Judith being like a little kid, of course. I meant not a little kid, a freaking baby for way too long. Hell, I have a niece and nephew and stuff. And they showed Judith born. They showed Judith born, actually, on the show before they were born, actually. And they're the ones that are surpassing her age, of course. My niece and nephew, of course. That's it. They're pretty much doing that. They're like, my niece is already in school already, so why not, guys? The Walking Dead's only been on for 2 years, of course, in their timeline, but in our real world, it's been on for 7 years. Okay, guys, enough about Judith. This was a bit too long, and I strayed off topic for a while. Let's get back to the actual review. Oh my god. Look at it, what it is. It's the deer, guys. Of course, look at the deer. It doesn't look... I gotta say, I don't blame them, of course, because of the CGI for Shiva the tiger. I gotta say, I love The Walking Dead, guys, of course. Look at this deer. You can tell it's obviously fake, of course, and I don't blame them. But it's okay, I guess. It's okay. I give them a pass. All right. It's just not the best deer, but it is what it is. But I just got to talk about something about Rick Grimes and stuff. Okay, this is the first time I gotta get all little, like, what the hell did you do, Rick Grimes? Why did you do this, Rick? You shouldn't have done this, Rick. Rick, come on, why did you jump up on there? This reminds me of one of those horror movie, what's it called? This horror movie moments. I guess Rick is really happy and he got drawn out of the moment and was like, okay, let's see if we can kill this deer so we can take it back so we can eat it eventually. But then again, look how much food was actually in that one room that we were back in. They had a lot of freaking food. They had like freaking pudding, I think, whatever it was. But oh well, guys, Rick actually fell off the Ferris wheel, nearly got himself eaten, but he didn't get eaten, of course. Let's get on to that very, very soon, but let's talk more about the deer. People are talking about, of course, how the deer are usually supposed to run away really fast, but what the hell? The deer ended up getting eaten by the zombie, but I don't know. Maybe the deer got caught on something. That could be one reason. Or maybe because the deer is so used to hearing walkers that they don't run away. They're a little like, it's nothing. Who knows how long this deer has been alive for? Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah, enough about the deer, guys. Let's get on with the part where Rick falls off the Ferris wheel, guys. Holy shit. Did they just kill off Rick Grimes, guys? Hopefully not. Well, no, they did not kill off Rick Grimes. Obviously not. They're obviously trying to fool with us. And I gotta say, this fool was really good. I've seen some of my friends were like, what the fuck? Did they just kill off Rick? Mike, you're wrong about this. Michael, you're wrong. You said that Rick was supposed to live on for the whole entire series. They just killed off Rick right there. The zombies are eating him. Now I'm like, no, think again. They're trying to freaking fool with us. And I gotta say, this was a really good sequence, guys. They actually made it look like it was really good. Like, look at how traumatized Michonne was from this. Like, Michonne, like, I can't live anymore. I love Rick. And this shows actually the weakness in Michonne, actually, how, because she's like, I love Rick Grimes so much. She's like, I'm done with this. This shows how much she cares for Rick. She's like, I'm gonna join Rick in heaven. That's what she's basically saying. She's like, I need to join Rick in heaven because Rick, I can't go on like this anymore. But then again, Rick will want you to stay alive and protect baby Judith and his son Carl. I don't think Rick will want you to do this. Rick will want you to carry on. And I gotta say, they did a good job with Rick talking about, having the talk with Michonne about most of this stuff, actually, with saying, I can lose you, I can lose you, and then Michonne said, I can't lose you. That shows the weakness. Rick has lost so much, he knows that he can lose someone, but I don't know, but it's hard to explain, guys. It's really cool, but yeah, pretty much. Oh my god, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm getting a little off topic now. Actually, I'm kind of on topic, but I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm really tired, guys. Sorry about this. This is a crappy review, guys, but I love what I'm talking about. So, Rick can lose Michonne, and of course, with Rick also said it's not about us anymore. It's about a future. This is for Carl and Judith, pretty much everything. This is for their future to go on, like the future, guys. Oh my god, shit, man. All right, I gotta say, I think I gotta wrap up this review. I gotta say, I'm gonna give this episode with the acting. I gotta say one more thing about Rick Grimes. Actually, he should have shedded a tear when he talked about Glenn. When Glenn actually died, he was like, I couldn't help Glenn, but he saved me in the beginning. I've known him since the beginning. When I first woke up from that coma, woke up in that hospital, Glenn saved me, but I couldn't save him. He should have shed more of a tear about that, because that is an emotional moment. But then again, it is what it is. Rick Grimes is a strong man. I think he can deal with it. I don't know, but Rick Grimes, Andrew Lincoln, you're a great actor, of course. Not everything can be perfect. Just like me, I can't talk properly right now because I'm very, very tired, and it's been a long week. And also, I gotta say, next week, of course, the reason why I'm also missing out on some of my reactions, like I missed out on this reaction. I don't usually do reviews. This is like pretty much only one thing only. But if I miss out on more reactions, I will tell you guys, and I will do another review, of course. But I am not going to miss out on the season finale, because Andrew Lincoln said that it's supposed to be more action-packed than ever, and I gotta react to that. That is gonna blow your freaking mind, probably, and it's gonna be apparently the most action-packed since Terminus, and possibly, who knows, I don't know, but it's hard to surpass a tank with the governor attacking the prison. I don't know, guys, but hopefully they can surpass that stuff, because All Out War is coming, guys. All Out War. This is going to blow your freaking mind, actually. I hope All Out War is so crazy. Everybody says, there's some people that says that All Out War needs to be scary. All Out War needs to look ugly. Like, not in ugly as in like, oh, this is freaking ugly, I don't like this. Like, ugly as in a scary way, like, oh my god, it's freaking war. They need to have bloodshed, they need to have violence. Be quiet, people in the UK, but I'm not trying to say you people in the UK. I'm talking about the flaky fans that say the violence needs to stop on The Walking Dead. It's a freaking zombie apocalypse, guys. We are going to have blood and guts and gore. This is The Walking Dead. This is not for you guys. If this is gonna keep up with you guys, this show is not for you guys. You need to go watch like Friends or whatever, like The Simpsons, whatever, a comedy show. And if you say, "Oh my God, my favorite character got killed off," that's The Walking Dead, guys. We get attached to these characters. They die. We get emotional. This show is supposed to throw emotion into us, and fear, and conscience, whatever. It's supposed to blow your mind. The Walking Dead is not a comedy. It's a drama. It's a thriller. Whatever, you name it, guys. But I gotta go, guys. ZombfectedGaming 349 signing off. I'm gonna give this episode a solid 9.5 out of 10. Can't wait for Bury Me Here. Good night, everybody.